Hey guys, first off, I just want to thank all my viewers and all my subs for helping me reach over 1 million views on my channel. It's really awesome, and it's been a lot of fun shooting these videos. I'll continue to do so over the summer, and I'll probably cut back a little when I head back to school this fall, but I'll still try to get at least a couple videos up a month. Anyways, a lot of you guys have been requesting for me to shoot some videos on how to fish certain lures and whatnot. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to fish a Senko. And in the future, all you got to do, if you want me to fish a certain type of lure, is comment at the end of this video or any how-to videos in the future of what lure you want to see reviewed next. And based on the most popular, that's the one I'll go ahead and review. So here are the sizes and colors that I typically use. I usually use 4 to 6 inch Senkos, although they come in 3 inch and 7 inch varieties as well. I'm going to show you guys how I like to rig them up. There's two ways I like to fish them, either Texas rigged or wacky rigged. So for Texas rigged, all you got to do, in case you guys don't know how to do it, is you insert the hook point through the top, go down about a little less than a centimeter, I'd say, like so, pull it all the way up. And a lot of people don't know how far, where the hook point should go when you're threading it back through. If you want a good measurement, you measure it right against here, so it'll be right there. Push it through here, come through, and this way the bait will lay perfectly flat. And this way it'll make it very easy to hide that hook point to make it completely weedless. Then the other way I like to fish it, I probably fish it more this way, is to wacky rig it. And whenever you're wacky rigging a Senko, you always want to use an O-ring. And the reason why is it'll make the bait much more durable. If you don't use an O-ring, you'll probably lose the bait after you catch even get a single bite. But with the O-ring, you can usually catch 3-4 fish without having to pick up a new Senko. And Senkos, if you buy the Gary Yamamoto brand, can get a little bit pricey. Alright, like that, wacky rigging. So a lot of people think that fishing a Senko is a dummy bait. All you got to do is cast it out and leave it there and you'll get a fish. It is the easier bait to fish than the most, but that's certainly not the case. The key to fishing a Senko is to select your targets carefully, because a lot of times the bait's sit in one spot, sit in the same spot for over a long period of time. So spots that I'll typically pick on a pond like this, of course you have a dock, easy target, you want to skip it under there, see if there are any bass. Then you also have a shoreline right here, and it actually, you can't see without actually being here, but you have the shoreline, then tapering off is a drop off. So I'll usually try to cast parallel to where the drop off is and cover the whole thing with either a lift and drop retrieve, or if I'm wacky rigging, a twitch pause retrieve. Then a couple other targets that you might want to pick for a Senko is, well, one you wouldn't want to pick is just casting right into the open middle area. That would be probably a waste of your time. Fountain's always a good spot. The water's moving, more oxygenated and cooler. Then you also have this island right here, which is which would also be good because you got drop-offs tapering off from the island. So let me go over the lift and pause retrieve. So you'd want to cast out the Senko. You'd want to let it drop all the way to the bottom and watch the bait very closely as it is dropping. Lift up. So you're going to lift it 2 to 3 feet off the bottom, let it fall again, always watching your line. If you see any weird twitches or movements in the line, that probably means you have a fish. Lift, drop. Another angle for lift, drop, let the bait drop. Let it sink to the bottom, lift. So I'll go ahead and fish the wacky rigged Senko when I'm trying to do a more vertical presentation and try to keep my bait in the same spot over a longer period of time, like skipping under this dock, for example. So if I'm fishing a drop-off, like over on this side, or this drop-off over here, I'll go ahead and use the Texas rigged one and do the lift and drop style so I can cover a little more water. But if I'm trying to skip under this dock here, I'll definitely want to use the wacky rigged. This way I keep the bait longer and any weary bass that might be hiding under here, because people fish off this dock like 4 times a day. These bass might be a little more enticed to bite my lure if I keep it in front of their face for like a minute. So what I like to do is let the bait drop all the way down, keeping the line on keeping a semi-slack line, then give it little twitches. I do like a twitch pause, It's a very finesse type presentation. Then if I'm covering this dock, I'll try to get under it, over, pretty much cover everywhere you can on this dock. This dock is like, this dock is gold because it comes all the way out from into pretty deep water, and there's a ton of bluegill around here. In fact, I personally caught at least 5 bass over 3 pounds from this exact dock. Usually I have to live line bluegills because it's tricky, but occasionally I can get them off lures too. I'll try to cast parallel to the pilings, let that bait drop, do a twitch pause, and when you're skipping docks, the key to getting a good skip cast under there is to cast parallel to the water. It's a lot easier to skip with spinning gear, but you can skip with bait casting gear too if you practice it. Let me try and demonstrate a good skip for you guys. So you want to have a roll cast, and right when you release it, you want your bait to be like parallel to the water. Let's see if you're gonna roll cast parallel to the water. So that skip, that bait was not parallel to the water at all, so it didn't really skip. That one skipped a little better. Let's see if I can get a perfect skip. That was pretty good. That was about 5 skips. Try one more. I hit the wood post on that one. That was pretty good. That was about, I got a bite too. I was skipping it. Got him. So as you guys can see, as I was skipping that bait, this bass got enticed by the skipping motion, which is, there we go. So anyways, this bass was enticed by the skip motion that I was putting on the water, because what it looks like is, it looks like a fish is skittering on top of the surface. So right when that bait hit the water, this nice one nailed it. So I'll show you guys the power of the Senko right here. And I was using the black one, even though in this water clarity I'd probably be using green pumpkin normally. Let this guy go. So twitch, push, pause. Just gonna let the bait. Alright, I'm finishing up this video for today. I'm just gonna show you guys a different angle for what it looks like when I'm doing the twitch, pause retrieve. That's the bait out. Let it sink, watching the line always. And once it hits the bottom, twitch, pause, reeling up the slack line. You don't want any slacking line, that's how you miss bites. Bite right there. Alright, then usually I'll reel in the Senko once it leaves the ideal strike area that I'm trying to catch a fish. So if I'm fishing a Senko like this, I'm going to cast into the island. After maybe 20 seconds or so of retrieving, then I'll probably reel it back in and make another cast to another spot that looks good. And that's it for today. So like I said, if you want to see another lure video up like similar to this one, just type the type of lure you want to see, spinner bait, jerk bait, top water, whatever. I'll go ahead and review it for you guys, much like this one. And thanks for watching. Take care.